know you. At least I think I know you. My memory is a little hazy on anything past the last few days. You run that thing with Taznasi and me. You did that job with us. No, I'm not. Taznazi made me swear to lay off the drink for a while. It's awful. Well, maybe not as awful as I thought it'd be. This place is almost tolerable now that she's in charge. Gives me a few less reasons to reach for a bottle. It means I've got a headache, but I don't know. I was in a bad way before you doused me with that bucket, and I really botched things at the keep. Taznasi's cleaning up the mess Kazda made. She doesn't need mine, too. Yeah, well, we'll see. The more I remember, the harder it gets. There are a few things I'd rather not forget. Maybe that's enough.
Interrupt the channeling! part of suffering! Death is only the beginning.
Trust me, he said. Believe in our Lord of Infection and Pestilence, he said. Wait, didn't we meet once in Somerset? I can't believe I prayed to Peryite for help, and he blessed me with your familiar face. He usually only blesses me with abundant pus. Everything is wrong. My friend Martina entered this flu-ridden city to recruit followers for Peryite, but he hasn't returned. I fear the diseased beasts inside have devoured him like a massive scab. Please tell me you can help. Look for his belongings. He's always dropping things because of his numbing hand fungus. I would do it myself if it weren't for my responsibilities. If he's dead, someone has to carry on our sacred duties. What do you say? Will you rescue Martina? You will? Oh, bless you, brave hero! May Peryite rot your teeth and cover your face in scabies! To show the people the sickening power of Peryite and bring more followers into the fold. Martina and I want to find a way to prove that Peryite is responsible for the flu outbreak in Orcrest. The abject terror will really help with word of mouth. Everything! My scalp is itchy, my bowels are irritable, my feet are caked in creamy fungus. Peryite has blessed me in so many ways. I want everyone to experience his sickening glory. Wandering Tamriel to spread the good word of Peryite, along with various ailments. When we heard about the flu in Orcrest, we ran here as fast as our mucus-filled lungs would allow. A proper pandemic is just what we needed to prove Peryite's power.
could always use more supplies. Who knows how long we'll be trapped in this foul city. Oh, poor Lee. We've been here since the flu and fires overtook Orcrest. We're nearly out of supplies, but we didn't want to leave because we assumed things were even worse outside the city walls. At this point, it might be too late to escape.
Let us know if you find new supplies. We'll need them whether we make it out of the city or not. Water, food, bandages. A couple jugs of plum wine would be nice.
Another stranger. Hopefully you aren't obsessed with mucus like the last one. Unfortunately, he kept yelling about the virtues of skin rashes and hugging the infected zombies, so we locked him in a cage. If you bring us some supplies, we'll consider setting him free. In the meantime, you can talk to the fool yourself. Talk to that rambling cultist if you must. Just be careful he doesn't cough on you. A merchant hired us to escort his wagon into Orcrest. When the flu broke out and the fire started, he panicked and got himself killed. We hid in a room and used his supplies to survive, but that's no way to live. Besides, these two talk too much.
I remember you from Somerset. Periite must have sent you. I have to find proof that Periite is responsible for the flu, or at least something that can be misconstrued as proof. Gather accounts of the flu, and I'll join you. If not, I'll stay right here and die in my own filth, just like Periite intended. When I was healthy and normal, no one noticed me. One day, I was afflicted with an exquisite sickness, and the entire town fawned over my deathbed. I survived, but found my true calling as an ambassador for illness. I owe my sick life to Periite. Periite is the Taskmaster, the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, the Lord of the Natural Order. He maintains balance from Tamriel to the Plains of Oblivion. Mortals owe everything to Periite. We're sick with him, but we'd be nothing without him.
Ah, Orcrest, kingdom of rogues and thieves. Never did Drachin feel so welcome within a city's walls. Such a shame that sniveling runt got his claws into it, no?
Let the city be cleansed in flames! worthy of a king.
Did you find food, water, and healing supplies? Fragrant! If that crazy cultist had half a brain, he would worship you instead of Periite. Here's the key to the cage. Go free him so we can find a way out of this stinking city.
Proof. Spread his deceitful teachings. I'll meet you outside of the city. Periite willing, we'll catch the flu on the way.
We're ready. Let's get out of the city before it kills... Let's go! We can talk when we're outside of the city walls.
Our hero arrives! We owe you our lives, friend. More importantly, you've done a great service for Peryite. Thank you for helping me escape Orcrest. I don't think Filbert could have found more followers for Peryite without me. Honestly, he probably would have just stood in this exact same place until vultures pecked his eyes out. He's not that smart. I'll use the accounts of the flu you found to make non-believers think Peryite was responsible for the flu in Orcrest. People really respect Daedric princes who can decimate an entire populace. Do you believe in the power of Peryite? Would a fool live in constant sickness to prove his devotion? Would he travel Tamriel with an idiot in a hopeless attempt to convince others to do the same? It sounds worse when I say it out loud. In any case, I owe you. Please accept this gift. I'm not upset with you. Most people don't respect Peryite's power until they contract a terminal illness. I could have taken you under my wing and made you a proper follower of Peryite, just like I did for Filbert. He used to be the town fool, but look at him now. Actually, don't look at him right now. Wait until he takes his finger out of his nose.
Without you, I would have lost my best friend. Actually, my only friend. Honestly, we don't even get along very well. Wandering Tamriel to spread the good word of Peryite, along with various ailments. When we heard about the flu in Orcrest, we ran here as fast as our mucus-filled lungs would allow. A proper pandemic is just what we needed to prove Peryite's power.
Thank you for helping us, Rook. I didn't want to die in that filthy city. I'll follow Darava wherever she goes, as long as she lets me. Don't tell her I said that. I'm playing hard to get.
Thank you, friend. I owe you a drink next time we meet. I think I might just sit here and watch Orcrest burn. I always hated this city.
Thank you, friend. Without your supplies and knowledge, we would never have made it out of Orcrest. We owe you our lives. These cultists hired us to protect them on their misguided missionary journeys. I think they're planning to convert us to their lost cause, but that's unlikely, since we're going to rob them blind before we reach the next town.
There's always more to do.
Who's a fresh skin?
Fresh meat. Percy, take!
The play comes to me?
Ha! Come to your senses, eh? Don't worry, Sarazi won't tell anyone that you ran away. Predator Mesa is not for everyone. Now, watch a true hunter Wait, is that blood on your hands? Where did all this blood come from? Kra! I never should have given you that head start. Now what will Sarazi hunt? Birds and chipmunks? Well, a wager is a wager, yes? Here, spend it on some decent food, Walker. Bulging muscles and a shiny coat start at the dinner table. Farewell. Sarazi must get back to training. You may have beaten me in our hunting competition, but no one will match my raw physique.
Wanderer, you have some time? Welcome to the Prowl, friend. Lovely, eh? We sure could use some help to keep it that way. A bloody dragon swept through here recently. Can you believe that? Burned out a decent chunk of the Prowl, and ate up the animals too. Now, a flock of poachers have moved in to kill the few beasts we have left. We could really use some help. Wait, does that mean you're in? Really? Zen's prize, that's good to hear. I work on a ranch east of here, just past the ridgeline. Talk to the owner, Numaya. She'll give you all the details and get you sorted. Thanks again, friend.
Merfair, a land of heavy drinks and heavier regrets. Almost makes Rachin miss his days as a mortal. The hangovers, however, those he is happy to do without.
Damn those bone chime poachers. We barely have enough supplies as it is. If they keep stealing from us, we'll barely have enough to make it through the season.
Our Sench Panther, Lavender, is not so cuddly as Milksop, but she still loves a good scratch behind the ear.
Hold there, Poacher. One more step and my sweet boy will tear you apart. Come on, Milksop. Get up. Ah, you're useless. Oh, I'm sorry. Numaya grows suspicious of everyone these days. A dragon swept through recently, you see. Gobbled up whole herds of antelope and burned out the larger hunting camps. Now bone chime poachers pitch their tents all over the Prowl. We care for many rare animals. A juicy target, yes? Just yesterday, a group of them stole this one's training whistle to lure out our beasts, you see. We have little gold, but Numaya would pay you to retrieve her whistle and punish those maskarses. Oh, what this one would not give to see you kick those bone chime bastards in the teeth. Unfortunately, Numaya cannot leave her beast unguarded. Life on the ranch has made them fat and lazy, especially this one. Yes, Milksop, Numaya talks about you. Oh, yes. This one's mother's uncle's grandfather bought it from a wood elf tinsmith over 100 years ago. It's not fleshy, no gold engravings or anything, but the tone it sings out is smooth and perfect as a topal pearl, a masterpiece, Walker. Oh! This one does not like to think about it. Numaya has never seen something so fearsome. Toothy jaws, claws as long as grain size, and wings so wide they blot out the sun. Cinches and jackals we can handle. A beast like that, though? Oh, not a chance. It did. Horns, hoofs, tusk, and all. What it did not eat, it burned. Somehow, Numaya's ranch was spared. Praise Alkosh. Truly this one thinks there's nothing on Nirni that can stop a monster like that. Beautiful, yes? Numaya bought this parcel from her always drunk Uncle Baraku. He was a talented hunter when he was sober. Alas, he was never sober. Var. You should have seen it before, Walker. Broken bottles, old ragged tents. Oh, hideous. Oh, yes. Numaya placed every board, hammered every nail, and drove every post. It took 6 years, but this one thinks it turned out all right. Truthfully, building it was not so hard. Rescuing these beasts, though, oh, these folk, what a pain in the tail. Hunters, mostly. Well, Numaya should clarify. Careless hunters. Numaya does not fault Khajiit who eat meat. What makes this one snarl are Khajiit who strike beasts with an arrow and do not finish the job. Or trappers who never check their traps. Most. Numaya found Milksop half-starved in a deadfall pit. He frothed and roared at first, but now he just sleeps all day. Lazy, lazy, lazy! The monkey Marmalade nearly lost her hand to a snare. Sometimes this one wishes she had. She's so sneaky. Ooh. They are. But Numaya loves them anyway, even on their worst day. Animals love you no matter what. Only fair that we do the same for them, yes?
No offense, Walker, but Tamanat is checking inventory. Hard to count when people keep tapping you on the shoulder, yes?
Know your way around a rake? Have I got the job for you?
Just, had to catch my breath. Be with you in a moment, eh?
Oh, thank the moons. Oh, you're back. Oh, the poachers. They took them. While you set fire to the poachers' camps, they launched a raid on the ranch. We tried to fight them off, but there were just too many of them. They took my sweet boy, Milksop, Honeydew, and Sugarbelly, too. Surrender, curse them! In lean times, they gather in the ruins to the west, along with their literati. You destroyed their smaller encampments, so they must be there. Most of the walls collapsed centuries ago, but the ones that still stand are mountain strong. Let me think. Ah, Marmalade. This one's pet monkey, not a preserve. She's very swift and very sneaky. If you use Numaya's training whistle, the one you just recovered, she might be able to help you. My best ranch hand, El Halem, will accompany you. He has sharp eyes and knows the prowl better than most. Oh, I hope we're not too late. If something happens to this one sweet boy Milksop, oh, Numaya would never forgive herself. Well, it takes years to master whistle training, but Marmalade is very clever. If you find yourself blocked in the poacher's camp, just blow the whistle. She will find a solution. Don't expect too much of her, though. She's just a monkey, after all. Ah, this one wishes she could. Unfortunately, the poachers wounded many of my ranch hands and set fires all around. Numaya loves her animals, but she cannot let the entire ranch go up in smoke. El Halem will prove very useful, I promise.
Honeydew! Bit high up, though. Maybe Marmalade can unlock it for us. Well done. Let's keep moving. Hold on, Lavender. We'll get you out. She'll find her way home. We have more work to do. Door's locked, eh? Damn. Maybe Marmalade can fit through the crack there. Ha! She did it. The door's unlocked. Let's head in. Off with you, Sugarbelly. Now, another locked door, eh? I bet Marmalade could nick a key off that drunken guard. Set him loose. I will skin you alive! That's all of them. Meet you back at the ranch, hero. The Black Sap Rebellion. It was a real pleasure watching you work, hero. I thought those bone chime poachers would have cooked up at least one of our furry friends for sure. Thanks, mate. We owe you one.
Oh, there's Numaya's favorite ranch hand. When Milksop and Sneaky Marmalade returned, this one knew you would not be far behind. Ah, they did. Numaya's sweet boy is a little shaken. Hopefully a hearty meal and a nice long chin scratch will settle his nerves, yes? You have this one's deepest thanks, Walker. Milksop's too. Say thank you, sweet boy. Go ahead now. Ah, never mind. Numaya wishes she could take a break, but stalls need raking, troughs need filling. Ah, our rancher's work is never finished. From the poachers, not long. From the dragon attack, though, who can say? Years? Your attacks on the poachers will allow honest, conscientious hunters to return to the prowl. With their help, we might be able to find a way to restore what we lost. Of course, Walker. There's nothing more wretched than a hunter with no beast to hunt. They will conserve what we have and protect what remains until the calves have calves. Only great fools would do otherwise, yes?
No good can come of that place. Greetings, Walker. You are not also going to the abode of ignominy, are you? As its name implies, it is a moonless place full of forgotten secrets. This one saw a stranger setting up camp outside the cave nearby. Local legend says that Mafala worshippers used to lurk there. Raising dead too, I think. To venture so close to such a place, it does not seem wise. Khajiit, be safe out there, Walker. The deep places of Elsweyr hide many dangers. It is best to stay under the sun and moons, yes?
Dune still has a shrine to Lorcaj, yes? This is good. It is always wise for the Khajiit to revere the first trickster.
Shh! Stay down. Stay low in the grass. We've got ruddy fangs up on the hillside, and probably more down on the other side of the cliff. The ruddy fangs are the biggest bandit pride this side of the Scar, and probably south of the Scar, too. This bunch has been preying on refugees fleeing the dragons, as if they haven't lost enough. Shook me down, too, bastards. I'm not hiding, I'm waiting. Thought I might sneak into camp at an opportune moment and get back what's mine. But I've been out here for nearly a day now. I should probably just get back to Riverhold before I pass out. You do that? It's a backpack, Imperial Legion make. It was my husband's. It's just some personal items. Things he had before there were damn dragons. Sorry, I'm tired and hungry. I should go. Find me at the inn in Riverhold, and thanks. North of here, towards Cyrodiil. It's a trade town close to the border. Pretty quiet. Or it was. I'm not sure anywhere is quiet anymore. A handful of gold. I don't care about that. I just want my husband's things. The dragons already took his life. I'll be damned if these thieving scum take his memory. Finally bringing my husband home. As much of him as there was. I had to travel all the way to Rimmen. That Tharn witch wouldn't even return his remains to the Legion. Queen? Tuh, she's a traitor. She brought him to Elsweyr. Led an army here to restore order for the Empire. She just wanted a kingdom of her own. He died protecting people who'd spit on his grave because of her, if he had one. I'll never forgive Euraxia Tharn for that.
are you? Did Caldathir send you? Well, don't even try to stop me. Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Naramako, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiiti mage. Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping. You mean to help? Well, I guess there's no harm in delegating. According to my research, a powerful wizard named Marzulajo used this place as his laboratory. If you find his notes and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted. Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued Caldathir's face. It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully. According to my research, Marzulajo had a great fondness for animals, just like me. He even discovered ways to bring them back to life. At least I think he did. Fuzzy on the details. Anyway, his notes and memory stones should hold the answers. Yes! You're not going to scold me like Caldathir, are you? It's just a frog. A single hoppy little frog. What harm could that do? Anyway, he's the one who made me kill the poor thing. And for what? A water-breathing potion? I can't even swim! I mean, sort of. Well, guild regulations clearly state that manipulating white souls, the lesser souls of beasts, is completely fine. True, the bylaws don't explicitly endorse putting little white souls into frog skeletons, but they don't prohibit it either. My high elf alchemy professor. And a heartless, saggy-faced brute. I'm a member of the Mages Guild, you see. To progress, I have to show proficiency in potion making and such. He's a meanie! Every potion we make includes some terrible reagent, like a baby newt or a sweet little toad. I don't even like to hurt fleas, let alone innocent amphibians. It's called the Abode of Ignominy. Say that 5 times fast. I did a bit of research before I set out, but I didn't find much. A few cryptic references to a temple that collapsed into a sinkhole or some such. Well, when the name includes the word ignominy, it's a safe bet that it's nothing good. I found a reference or two to Mafala, the clan mother of dark secrets. Probably something to do with her. Ooh, gives me the shivers.
Ah, Rolla Cay, a land of fertile valleys and grand hills. But enough about Rajin's past romances, yes?
Sugar Snout,
My sweet boy. I don't... It's not fair. You were so young. So young. I'm going to fix this, boy. I'm going to bring you back. I promise.
No sugar snout! Stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy! This isn't you! Now, this is a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you'll get used to this, new beginning. Zarir, no! Stop it this instant, please! I can fix this. I just need to paint a restraining word to... Stop! What are you doing, Zarir? No, 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 no! No! Don't do that! Don't do... Ah! Ah!
Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones? A Sench tiger? That's remarkable! If he managed that, the frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Kaldathir's face. I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions. Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science. Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.